So there's 8 Schumann resonances, and Schumann was a German mathematician who predicted the existence of these, so they're named after him. That's why that name. There's 8 of them. First one is 7.83 hertz, right? Then 14, 20, and so on. Turns out all 8 of the Schumann resonances overlap with human brainwaves. So what I just say? The 2 primary magnetic systems and rhythms of Earth overlap exactly our heart rhythms and our brain rhythms. Now, what's really fascinating, and I don't know if this means anything or not yet, but it's an interesting observation. I mean, earlier I talked about how the heart's the big field, 3 feet, brainwave an inch, that you can measure magnetically. Well, it's the same ratio at Earth scale. So the field line resonances, which are the same as the heart, are many orders of magnitude larger than the Schumann resonances, right? So it's the same kind of ratio that Earth's operating at as humans are operating at. But the reason this is important, I think, to understand is, again, if we time travel back to science class, we know if you take 2 tuning forks tuned to the same frequency and you tap one, the other starts to vibrate, or 2 guitar strings tuned to the same note. Then that's used to demonstrate what's called resonant coupling. So with our tuning forks, guitar strings, and so on, what's mediating that energy transfer between the 2 tuning forks is air molecules. Just like I'm talking now, I'm vibrating air, and it's creating waves that go through the air to the microphones or people's ears, and you hear it. Well, it's the same thing with the tuning forks. Systems that vibrate at the same frequency, you can transfer energy and information between them. Okay? Well, it works exactly the same way with magnetic fields, only you don't need the air molecules to mediate the effect. How do we know this? Well, cell phones again. Everybody has a cell phone. These invisible magnetic waves are all around us. How does my phone transfer the energy and information from the one that we want? Well, you literally tune the circuitry in the phone, the receiver, to be resonant with the frequency of interest. As soon as we do that, voila, you transfer the energy and information from these invisible waves into the phone, amplify it, and we're having our conversation. So I'm just saying, it's the same thing. Our brains and hearts are operating at the same frequency as the primary rhythms in the Earth's magnetic fields, which we all live within. So to kind of circle back around to how I started, I'm suggesting through resonance, our hearts and brains are coupled to the Earth's field. Okay, so this is something that's actually testable. There's many, many studies now that this is beyond a hypothesis, that the fields we live within, the Earth's magnetic fields and the rhythms and disturbances in those fields affect humans. And we certainly have different people have different sensitivities to it, but we're all